Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Legends of Tomorrow Season 2. Now this is going to be my trailer breakdown for Episode 8 of Legends of Tomorrow Season 2, otherwise entitled The Chicago Way. But before we get into anything else, let's actually watch the trailer.
Mr. Capone.
We'd like to offer our services.
Capone becomes the mayor?
Welcome to Chicago, Mr. Ness.
You want to nail Capone and Rex's killer?
We do this my way, like a criminal.
Hope they're ready for some action. Get them, boys!
And I'm here to set you straight.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow, mid-season finale, Thursday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
So as you may have seen flash up throughout the trailer, this is the mid-season finale of Season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow, and will set up the proper foundations of the villainous group, the Legion of Doom, for the back half of this season. Legends of Tomorrow actually had its season extended from 13 episodes originally to 17, which is one more episode than Season 1 had. That's great news, as if we had the break now, and then came back for only like 5 episodes, it would ruin all the momentum that the show had. So extending it to 17 lets the show go more in depth with the Legion of Doom, as well as letting the Legends have 1 or 2 really fun individual episodes that really aren't connected to the Legion of Doom at all. So we might get another Jonah Hex episode, or we might get an episode where we go to the future and meet, future Green Arrow or future Flash again. Now obviously just before this we've had the last episode of the crossover, which was a Legends of Tomorrow episode. Obviously I did a review for that, I will leave it linked in the description below if you do want to go check it out, as well as all my other reviews for the other crossover episodes as well. But let's get into the breakdown of this trailer for the mid-season finale, or Episode 8 of Legends of Tomorrow Season 2. So the trailer starts off with the 2 founding members of the Legion of Doom that we're going to see on Legends of Tomorrow, that being the Reverse Flash himself, Eobard Thawne, as well as Damien Darhk. We see them offering their services to another historical figure being introduced into this world, that being Al Capone. So this episode will be set sometime in the mid-1920s, as that is when Al Capone began his reign as a crime boss in the city of Chicago. Even though he's originally from New York, but he moved to Chicago, I think when he was in his late teens, I think. We then hear through Ray Palmer that Al Capone ends up becoming mayor due to the Legion of Doom's help. You see this newspaper article which says Mayor Capone kicks off Oktoberfest. You might just think, okay, this is just a random, news article, but this is very important, as between 1920 and 1933, where this episode is set, that was the Prohibition era in the United States, which was essentially the banning of alcohol apart from special reasons such as religious wines and stuff like that. So obviously Al Capone stopped it from happening in Chicago at least, which in turn, along with him being mayor, is going to change a few things as well. Like if he stopped Prohibition, what else did he stop as well? We then see a cliche mobster thing happen with a man with, I think it's cinder blocks attached to his feet, thrown into the ocean to sleep with the fishes. Yes, that accent was terrible. You don't have to tell me that. I'm already embarrassed that I did it. Let's just move on. Now, in the eyes of Mick or Heatwave, the best way to take down Al Capone is the way that he knows best, like a criminal. We see the Legends suited up here. I think this will be towards the end of the episode, possibly taking on some of the Legion of Doom, which I think will be really cool. Seeing it's the mid-season finale, I am expecting a bit of that. We then see Vixen and Heatwave dressed as mobsters, most likely in the process of helping take down Al Capone and his crew. Here we see Reverse Flash take one of Al Capone's men. What I think is happening here is that this is during their initial meeting with Capone, and Eobard is showing off what they have to offer. Now this is Sarah, obviously, I don't even know why I had to say that, and she is on the Wave Rider, you can tell by her surroundings, but she is being very protective with a gun. So someone who shouldn't be on the Wave Rider has her spooked and a bit defensive. This is Nate Haywood flying through the air, but we will come back to that in a second. We see Martin Stein getting dragged along by some mobsters, possibly to get interrogated, or worse, tortured and killed. I don't think we want to see that happen. This is what I was saying with Nate before. You can see him smash Ray in his Atom suit to the floor, but why is this happening? They could just be training, the Legends do tend to use this room that they're in to train a lot, but there could be another reason for it, but I'm just going to assume that they're training. And then, boom, we get the return of Leonard Snart, aka Captain Cold, as he says to Heatwave, "I'm here to set you straight." And by this you would have to think he means, back into a criminal, because Heatwave's basically become a hero. So maybe Leonard Snart has been told or possibly seen what Heatwave's doing and thought to himself, none of that from now on, let's go back to the life of a criminal. And this is most likely what Sarah was walking around in the ship before with a gun. She might have got news that there was an intruder, or maybe she knows that Snart was back on the ship, and it would be a big thing for her because the last time her and Snart were together, she kissed him before he died, so that'll be pretty emotional for Sarah. This will be a past version of Snart before his time as a legend, and will be joining the Legion of Doom this episode along with one Malcolm Merlin. So it's going to be a very, very fun episode to watch. Historical thing with a historical figure in Al Capone, as well as getting the Legion of Doom fully formed as we move into the back half of this season. In regards to when Legends returns, I don't know if it returns the same week as Flash and Arrow. Just due to the fact that Flash and Arrow have more episodes, they may return a week earlier, or maybe even 2 weeks earlier than Legends. But you never know, they might all return on the same week. I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be very, very much appreciated if you could leave a like on it. Let me know in the comment section below what are you looking forward to most in this episode. To me, the historical stuff, Al Capone's a pretty cool historical figure. But it's hard to say I'm not looking forward to the return of Captain Cold either. He's going to be pretty awesome. Also, seeing it's a past version of Snart, it's going to be like the Leonard Snart we saw in Season 1 of The Flash most likely, where he's very conniving, if you know what I mean. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.